we do have a few things to talk about before we get there. Some, like, kind of weird stuff has been happening all week, and some really exciting stuff, specifically from AEW Dynamite. We learned who was going to be in the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament this year for a title shot at All In. And
my mind exploded.
When they threw the graphic up on the screen,
oh my God,
we both lost our entire marbles.
Oh no. I mean, it was just so exciting because we've spoke so many times about having Hazuki in the States and just have the people get to see Hazuki.
Yes.
And get to see, who everything about it. That she's like one of those hidden gems, I feel, for a lot of Western fans that just they don't really know. I mean, I know that with the Oedo Tai, she was at MSG, right?
Yeah.
And I think she was on the MSG show.
Yes, she was.
But, so they got to see that, but who remembers that? That was like a lifetime ago.
That was like first run Hazuki, and then she had to retire and everything.
Right. I just think that it's amazing because it's going to kill me when they say her age and talk about, what a young lady she is and something like that, because she is a veveteran. She is a grizzled veteran,
They usually do a pretty good job at getting that across, but when they showed the men's bracket, I did not have high hopes because the men's side isn't very Forbidden Dory, if you will, with their bracket. But on the women's side, we got, this was like tailor-made for us specifically.
Dude, I am so sorry, but my mind just went somewhere else. I don't know if I can do the show now. You said Forbidden Dory, and all I can see is Dory the fish.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to have to make a graphic now.
Anyways, for the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament this year, we have 8 women competing, and the finale of this tournament will be happening at Forbidden Door on June 28th. And then whoever wins gets that title shot at All in London. So it's pretty big stakes every year since they put that stipulation in place.
And obviously, it's not just Hazuki. I'm not going to bury your lead. If somebody doesn't know yet, we'll go ahead and go through it the right way. But there's another Joshi that's really exciting.
Yes. And like I said, this whole thing is kind of tailor-made for us and our taste. Like, when we saw it, we were like, okay. It's like we could have written this bracket. So the first round matchups for the tournament are Persephone versus Hazuki.
Perse!
Already, like, match of the tournament, maybe?
Yeah, match of the year, maybe.
Willow Nightingale versus Alex Windsor, which will be happening at Double or Nothing.
Windsor!
Mina Shirakawa versus Athena. So technically another Joshi there, even if Mina isn't in Japan anymore.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Athena.
She's the American Joshi.
Okay.
But Athena being in the tournament in general is exciting as hell. I am so ready to see some great Athena singles matches. And then the final matchup is Sky Blue versus Suri.
So excited about Suri. And this is just so cool. And I love Sky also getting this slot because Sky Blue has like low-key become one of the greatest workers on the women's side.
I know, right? Like the past couple weeks, there were a few weeks there where she was kind of on her own and like Julia wasn't around, Tekla wasn't around. She was just having singles matches. And you kind of start to notice, man, Sky Blue is good.
Yeah.
She's really, really like built this great foundation for her wrestling. And I'm always excited to see her.
And then she met Suri.
Oh man, it's like just throw her to the wolves, right? That's such a hard out in a tournament setting.
It's kind of wild because this is the same week that we had the news come out that Suri's having to take a month off to rehab her neck.
Yeah, exactly. And I imagine because it's a smaller tournament and the final match is not until the end of June that it might work out in a way that they can fit her matches in, right at the end before the Forbidden Door.
So let me read the matches.
Okay.
And you tell me who wins that match.
Okay.
Okay. So Persephone, Hazuki.
Unfortunately, I think it's going to be Persephone.
Yeah, I agree with you just because it's an introduction thing.
Yeah,
and
we, longtime Joshi fans know Hazuki's a champion, right? But in an AEW context, there are a lot of people who would be like, We don't know who this person is.
And plus, they're really wanting to keep Persephone.
Yeah.
And this would be a great way. I have my suspicions on this tournament.
I hope it's evil Persephone.
I really have my suspicions on keeping Persephone long term on this.
Yeah, yeah.
So Willow and Winza.
That one's really hard because both of them are champions and both of them could like claim a title match coming out of this if either of them win. I'm going to say Willow Nightingale. I feel like putting her up against Persephone in round 2 would make a lot of sense with the TBS title in the mix.
Well, it's also Willow's repeat champion of the Owen.
Yes. So she's trying to get the second win for herself for the Owen tournament.
So that goes in there. Mina Shirakawa and Athena.
This is going to be Athena's match. No offense to Mina, but Athena is the forever champion, and you just can't go against her.
It's more than just a tough out.
Yeah.
I mean, she is...
Athena doesn't just lose singles matches.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. One does just not beat Athena.
Exactly.
Sky Blue and Suri.
Suri, definitely. I think Athena versus Suri in the second round is going to be off the wall, incredible match. But going on from there, like... It's hard. It gets hard to start picking.
But we're way early on this. We don't know what the build-up's going to look like or whatever, but tell me.
Who I think's going to win.
Persephone versus Willow.
I think, like you were saying, there's that whole long-term thing. I think it would be cool to see Persephone go on to the final.
I agree totally. I just want to see if we're on the same. So then you have Athena versus Suri.
I want to pick Athena. I think it's hard. Getting Suri out of there would be extremely difficult. But imagine Persephone versus Athena at Forbidden Door. How cool would that be?
It would be very cool, but I think that we build a story outside of this tournament where Suri comes in and takes that forever championship.
Oh, you think she's going to dethrone Athena?
I think that I think she's the one. I mean,
oh my God.
We're talking like 10,000 days right now.
Yeah.
It's almost went so far that it could lose its luster. And I think Athena needs to go to the AEW roster.
Yeah, I agree completely.
So this is a perfect way to get Athena to the AEW roster, give Suri a belt that she doesn't always have to be in the States for.
Right.
Because you don't have to be here every week to be the Ring of Honor champion. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
And so she could show up at the tapings once a month, do the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And, so I think that it's perfect for Suri to dethrone Athena in the tournament. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And build up, even if it's a screw job, even if it's something else. And then either way, Persephone versus either Suri or versus Athena.
Either way.
I think Persephone wins this tournament.
You think she's going to win it all and go on to face the champion? I guess that would make sense. She's got a story going on right now with the Triangle of Madness. She got sprayed with the mist.
Right.
And if Tekla does hold on to the championship all the way until All In, which I imagine she will at this point, but you never know, that would be a really cool way to wrap that up with Perse versus Tekla.
It really
in
would be.
Wembley.
it really would be interesting. And then you could have Malachi Black show up.
Yeah.
Also that he, by that point, he can be back.
Right. And then we can tie back into the whole mist thing and do all the dark stuff and all that fun things. Yes. But the Owen is so exciting. Speaking of Athena, tonight as we're recording is Super Card of Honor. So there's a survival of the fittest. Yeah. Maybe Athena doesn't survive that. It's hard to say.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
That's literally happening right this second. We have to go back and catch up.
Yes, but so many things could change by the time this tournament ends. But that's just what we think is going to happen. Persephone seems uniquely situated at this point, storyline-wise, and just how amazing she is in the ring to take all in the Owen this year.